My name is Sally Getch. I've never smoked. I've never vaped. I'm not employed by the industry. Vaping saved my marriage. I'm strongly in opposition to this bill.
Angel Leo with the Vapor Spot and the Vaping Education Council, and we strongly oppose.
Corey Paravano with the Vapor Spot and the Vapor Education Council, and I strongly oppose.
Wade Atterbury, San Jose, small business owner, strongly oppose.
Landon Long, small business owner out of Fremont, California, strongly oppose.
Andy Vo with Vape in Peace. Please don't classify apple juice as gasoline. I strongly oppose.
My name is John Jenkins. I own 3 Los Angeles vapor bars, the Vapor Spot, and I also own one on 2700 J Street here in Sacramento, the Vapor Spot. I strongly oppose this. No sampling in vape bars, people. Strongly oppose.
Jordan Middleton, strongly oppose.
Jason Broses from Solano County, highly oppose.
Jim Audi from Apple Valley, California, small business owner, and I strongly oppose.
Michael Duncan from Apple Valley, California, former 2-pack-a-day smoker. I'm also employed in the industry. I strongly oppose.
Frank Compson, Santa Maria, California, employed in the industry, strongly opposed.
Sylvia Maxon, South County Vapors, strongly opposed.
Frank Comston, former 24-year smoker, haven't smoked in over 2.5, small business owner, taxpayer, employer, I strongly oppose.
Katie Dunn, employee of Smokeless Smoking, part of the Vaping Education Council, and I strongly oppose.
My name is Brian Gage. I'm CEO of Firebrand, an e-liquid manufacturer based out of Los Angeles. We are certified members of the American E-Liquid Manufacturing Standards Association. I also happen to be an internationally published children's book author, and I am strongly opposed to this. Thank you.
Nathaniel Punty from Vallejo, and I oppose this bill.
Robert Jones, owner of Smokeless Smoking, strongly opposed.
My name is Eric Lund, small business owner out of San Jose, California. Heavy taxpayer. I employ quite a few people, and I definitely oppose this bill, and I think you guys should too.
Hello, my name is Lisa Kellett. I'm the owner of Villain Vapors from Santa Fe Springs, California, and I strongly oppose this bill.
Angela Bagalba, on behalf of all the family-owned vape shops in Southern California and all of California, I strongly oppose.
Chris Bautista at Costa Vapors, Burbank Boulevard, California, and I strongly oppose.
Joey Mariano, United Vapors, not vaping. This bill doesn't allow vaping in a vape shop, and that's like no drinking at a bar. It doesn't make any sense. I oppose.
Chris Hawley with the CKS brand. I was a smoker for 10 years, and vaping helped me quit. Strongly opposed.
Chris Neary from San Jose, California, ex-smoker of 16 years, 2 packs a day. I strongly oppose.
Felicia Garfield from San Jose, and I strongly oppose.
Spencer Oberlin, ex-smoker for 10 years. I'm employed by the Department of Homeland Security in my business, Elevate. I strongly oppose.
Neen Garcia, ex-smoker, owner of Vacaville Vaporium. I strongly oppose.
My name is Carrie Hess. I'm from Redding, California. I'm a small business owner. I'm an employer. I vote. I'm a member of the Consumer Advocates for Smoke-Free Alternatives, and I strongly oppose this bill.
Jeff Hess, small business owner. Electronic cigarettes are not big tobacco. I strongly oppose. Taxpayer.
Eric Beal, Santa Rosa, representing Digital Cigs on our over 9,000 customers. I strongly oppose.
My name is Cassidy Miller. I'm smoke-free, and I strongly oppose this bill.
Nicholas Brown, Tracy, California. Vaping saved my life, and I'm a cancer survivor. I strongly oppose.
Camille Winans from Local Vape, I strongly oppose. Jason Fader of Vape Daily, and I strongly oppose. Jacob Johnson of Buckshot Vapors, Inc., and I strongly oppose.
Tyler Frost, small business owner, employer, taxpayer in Stanislaus County, Sacramento County, and Amador County, and I strongly oppose.
Hi, my name is Jack Brackett. I'm a manufacturer of non-tobacco derived e-liquids, and I strongly oppose this. Thank you.
Josh Lawler, small business owner, Oceanside, California, strongly opposed.
Anna Monte from Santa Ana. I am a taxpayer, and I strongly oppose this bill.
Ivan Lee, owner of Praxis Vapors, and I oppose this bill.
Benedictine Wackeo from Ontario, California. I oppose this bill.
Joseph Gutierrez from Ontario, California. I strongly oppose this bill.
Noah Earhart from Ontario, California. I strongly oppose this bill.
Susan Malott from the National Vapors Club, and I strongly oppose this bill.
Junie Bonico of Ely Cube, Inc. We're a family-owned business, and I strongly oppose this bill.
Justin Lucia from Vacaville, California. As a former 2-pack-a-day smoker, I strongly oppose this.
My name is Pamela Cube, small business owner, taxpayer, and this industry has blessed my family to stop smoking and to employ them. I strongly oppose this bill.
CJ Catchlar, small business owner of Vapor Venue, and I represent ECC, and I got in the business because I believe in it. Haven't touched a cigarette in 5 years, and I oppose the bill.
Hi, my name is Arthur Hahn, CEO of Epic Juice based out of Anaheim, California, and we strongly oppose.
Roy Santos from Diamond Bar, California. Also a small business owner of Vape Life. I oppose this bill.
Brandy Baguette, Lincoln, California. I've been smoke-free for a year thanks to vaping, and I oppose.
Peter Resendez, small business owner from Lincoln, California. I oppose this bill.
Hi, my name is Chelsea Emmons. I'm a registered nurse, and I've been smoke-free for over a year. I strongly oppose this bill.
Sonny Boudreau from Elk Grove, California. I strongly oppose this bill.
Timothy Knight from Sacramento, California. My dad is dying of prostate cancer because of smoking, and he says he wishes that they had the e-cigarettes years ago. I strongly oppose this bill.
Vidal Jeter, Sacramento, California. I strongly oppose this bill.
My name is James Chong from Orange County, California. Vaping did save my life and also allowed me to spend more years with my 11-year-old daughter. Vaping did save my life. I strongly oppose this bill.
Rich Killett, Santa Fe Springs, small business owner, taxpayer. I oppose this bill.
David Walker. I'm a state worker here in Sacramento, and I strongly oppose this bill.
Roy Mananquil from Huntington Beach, California, small business owner, photographer, and I oppose this bill.
Carlo Mercier from Norco, California, and I strongly oppose this bill.
Bobby Williams. I am a small mom and pop shop business owner. I do oppose this bill, and this has kept my wife off of smoking for the last 2 years, and I love this product. It has helped save so many lives, I believe. I oppose.
My name is Eric Cook. I'm an ex-smoker and a small business owner, and I strongly oppose this bill.
Andrew Noda, Long Beach, California. Strongly oppose this bill.
Good afternoon. Troy Scribner, owner of Vaping Up in Healdsburg, California. We strongly oppose this bill. We're taxpayers, and we vote.
Devin Scribner, 30-year smoker, almost 2 years non-smoking with vaping, owner of Vaping Up, Healdsburg, California. Strongly oppose.
My name is Alex Shanis. I've been tobacco-free for 3 years now. I work in the industry, and I strongly oppose this bill.
Gary Supine of Apple Valley, California. I work at a vape shop, and I strongly oppose this bill.
My name's Travis Labe from Apple Valley, California, and I oppose this bill.
My name is Kevin Garrett. I'm a brick and mortar business owner in Apple Valley, California, and I smoked a pack a day for 10 years. I strongly oppose this bill.
Ana DeMarco, never been smoker, never been vape, and my kids are 2 years free second-hand smoker,
and save my marriage and save my kids. Strongly opposed.
Greg Najera representing myself, not any client. My wife stopped smoking thanks to this. There's nothing in this bill that would stop her or anybody else from stopping smoking. I support the bill.
Thank you. Seeing no other comment from the audience, question, comment, Senator Monning.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. A couple of questions. First, for the author, does your bill prevent an adult from acquiring and using e-cigarettes?
Certainly not. Certainly not. And I'm really a bit shaken by some of what I've heard now, because I know everyone spoke in opposition very sincerely and very intently, and I don't know where they've gotten their misinformation. But this will... Well,
hold on. First of all, no public comment, and that was totally inappropriate. Sergeant, find out who made that comment. Okay, please leave. That is totally inappropriate.
So if I could please continue. I'm really concerned. I don't know where they got their misinformation. From what I heard, this bill is going to close down vape shops. What I heard is this bill is going to require that those who are still addicted to nicotine, who are now getting it through their vaping, will have to go back to smoking cigarettes. This bill will do nothing of the sort. I also heard that this bill will prohibit vaping in vape shops. It specifically does not. Our bill does not prevent the smoking of e-cigarettes in vape lounges. Current law allows for an exemption to smoking in enclosed workplaces for, quote, private smokers' lounges and tobacco shops, such as hookah lounges and cigar bars. This is in the Labor Code section of current law. I'm going to ask the gentleman who brought this to public light that this will prohibit vaping in vape shops to show me where he found that in the bill.
Actually, it's fairly simple. Vape shops are currently not licensed. The tobacco shops and smoking lounges you're referring to, those are under a specific license, which vape shops are not.
So you'll have to be licensed, and you don't want to be regulated or licensed, and that's your argument?
Not specifically in the way that you're seeking it.
Very good. So I do admit that the bill will require licensing.
It will require licensing. It will allow adults to acquire e-cigarettes if they choose to use them.
Of course.
Thank you. And then if I could ask a question, the first witness, could you repeat your name again?
Edward Anselm.
And your affiliation?
My affiliation is Health Republic Insurance of New Jersey, Mount Sinai School of Medicine, and the R Street Institute. Out of brevity, I eliminated that.
And is anybody supporting your testimony today?
Well, I am affiliated with a think tank called the R Street Institute. It's a libertarian think tank. My position on harm reduction has been in the public record for a decade, and I've only recently been engaged with this institute.
Thank you. Well, I appreciate your presence today. And I just did add a question. Did I correctly, did I understand your testimony to suggest that there are benefits to nicotine?
For the individuals who use it, certainly there are benefits. I wouldn't promote it, but young people experiment with all sorts of drugs, and they're bound to try alcohol, marijuana, nicotine. Only a small fraction of people who try nicotine become habituated to it and begin to use it to manage their mood. And they tend to be disproportionately individuals who have underlying mental illness, such as those who have a tendency towards depression, schizophrenia, or attention deficit disorder.
And for them, you recommend the use of nicotine as a beneficial product?
It certainly would be a preference if they had the least harmful form of nicotine available. The harm reduction strategy that I developed with my health plan promotes the use of off-label use of nicotine for tobacco use reduction, as the National Health Service of Great Britain has done. Clearly, we would prefer to use FDA-regulated products to help people quit smoking. But nonetheless, as you've heard from this group, lots of people have adopted lots of adults have adopted the use of electronic nicotine delivery systems to either curb or eliminate their tobacco use, and I certainly think that that's an important public health consideration.
And do you have any data that shows how many who use the vapor product switch to that for nicotine acquisition or use it to totally stop using nicotine?
There's only 3 studies that have attempted. It's a very difficult subject to study because you're calling up people or random dialing people or doing computer surveys. So there's only 3 studies that have asked the question about whether or not individuals have cut down or quit smoking. Certainly there's a prevalence of dual use. I don't remember the exact statistics, but I can tell you that a substantial number of individuals have adopted e-cigarettes in replacement of cigarettes. One anecdote, in Great Britain, the reports of referrals to smoking cessation programs have gone down because vaping has gone up.
But you don't know, in answer to my question, how many of those are vaping to quit the addiction to nicotine versus replacing?
We don't have good data on that.
Okay, thank you. And then I didn't get all the titles, but I think
they're all doctors.
They're all doctors. Okay. Any one of you, do you consider nicotine, when delivered in electronic fashion, to be a harmless to one's health?
Nicotine is a highly addictive substance. As I think Senator Leno said, it's on the Prop 65 list of known reproductive toxicants. And while there is some argument that it might be used to treat certain diseases, certain mental illnesses, that would be done by prescription, and we already have mechanisms to do that. I think to advocate self-administration of a highly addictive substance with a toxic delivery system is not a good idea. But and also there are 11 high-quality studies, population-level studies, looking at the effect of e-cigarette use on smoking, on quitting smoking. And while there's no question that some people have successfully quit smoking using e-cigarettes, and you just met a bunch of them, on average, smokers who use e-cigarettes are about a third less likely to quit smoking than smokers who don't use e-cigarettes.
And
probably one of the reasons for that is that they're promoted to use in places that you can't smoke. And Senator Leno's bill would solve that problem. It would say, the bill doesn't ban e-cigarettes. As Senator Leno said, the bill doesn't say adults can't buy e-cigarettes. It simply says you can't use an e-cigarette any place that you can't smoke a conventional cigarette.
And a final question, would it be fair to say that an e-cigarette is a path to nicotine addiction absent any prior use of traditional tobacco products?
Yes. For some, as you heard from, I think, Dr. Gardner's testimony, the e-cigarette use among youth, both in California and nationally, is exploding. There are now more kids initiating nicotine use with e-cigarettes than cigarettes. Our work has shown that kids who experiment with cigarettes and use e-cigarettes are 8 times more likely to become established smokers. So there's no question that e-cigarette use is increasing nicotine addiction among youth in California and in the country.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Chair.